we're talking about celebrities that have ties to cults, and today we're talking about Elvis Presley and his time at the Self-Realization Fellowship. The Self-Realization Fellowship is a non-denominational spiritual hub in Los Angeles that focuses on meditation and yoga, and Elvis would get pretty involved with it whenever he'd come to LA. Actually so involved that he became friends with the president, Mata, and even told her that he wanted to start his own commune and eventually become a spiritual leader within the organization. But let's take a look at what the organization was actually teaching. The fellowship was started by Paramahansa Yogananda, who's actually credited with bringing yoga to the West in the early 1900s. And he unfortunately had some cult leader-esque qualities about him. Yogananda believed he was a god. He thought he had the same consciousness as Krishna and Jesus Christ, which that's basically chapter 1 in the Cult Leader Handbook, and if anyone tells you they're a god, run. Yogananda also told his followers that his yoga was scientifically proven to stop your body's decay and progress your natural evolution, which later on in Elvis's life, as his mental and physical health started declining, I can understand the appeal. Started circulating about Yogananda's inappropriate conduct with young girls, and it was pretty well known that very young Mormon girls were leaving their religion to come study at the fellowship, which is actually also the story with Mata, as she was only 14 years old when she joined. It was also said that the initiation for these young girls was very inappropriate, involving hot tubs, scantily clad minors, and lots of inappropriate touching. Yogananda died over 10 years before Elvis even joined the organization, so it's unclear how much of this he actually knew when he was becoming a part of it. And later in his life, Elvis's spirituality was all over the place. His bodyguard even came out and said that Elvis at one point thought he had superpowers. Ultimately, he never became a leader within the Self-Realization Fellowship, but he stayed in contact with Mata until he passed away.